At half of the press. Well, my people, me here for drop the real news, news, reviews, everything in a one right this or right there, my people. So all I want to know to do is like up the video, share out the video, subscribe to my channel, my people. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Let's get right into it.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also.
A blessed good day to you, my wisdom warriors. Wagwan, wagwan. I'm back again with another video. You know, say Andrew Onless came out, Lord Jesus. And Andrew Onless say, he's talking about, basically he slammed social media rumors. That means say I slam the whole away. Yeah? When you slam in and slam, you know. Before the man come out and slam Desmond McKenzie, the man has slammed social media. Mighty God. So the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation is rejecting social media rumors, claiming that the houses delivered under the new social housing program, NSHP, are not owned by the beneficiaries. Contrary to the misinformation circulating on social media, the housing units provided under the NSHP are fully owned by the beneficiaries, not the government of Jamaica, the ministry said. So Andrew Holness come out and clarify. Yeah, listen. So, okay, Andrew Holness, yeah, let's give him the benefit of the doubt, my people, yeah? Just, me know say you don't want to give him the benefit of the doubt, you know, but just give him the benefit of the doubt, yeah? All right. So just say the new social housing program, which is the NSHP, are not owned by the government, yeah? They're owned by the beneficiaries, yeah? All right. So what is owned by the government? You tell me. What is owned by the government? What are you talking about? Because I mix up with you know. And you only said, no, why do you know? Yeah, come mix up with the Jamaican people now, you know. I want to come out and talk about the indigent house, you know. And that we are talking about. So we not talk about that, but I can't make it look like we are talking about no social. We are talking about indigent housing, the same very housing where you came out and talk about. The same very housing where Desmond McKenzie keep press briefing and talk about and say it is not owned by you, it is owned by the government. And that we are talking about. So where you come and mix we up for? You know, say I mix this some money, I try mix we up. You don't know that though? No house we build, we uno build. Pan somebody land must not owned by the government. And a phone land. So nobody can trick we can't talk about social housing. I don't care which housing. We don't care which housing. If a indigenous housing, if a social housing, no house where government build pan nobody land must be owned by no government. Uno not easy. Uno out harder. Uno out harder and little bit of me case now. Uno to be a face. My people, I don't forget what they do to the people down a land island, you know. Down a beer road, you know. Remember, so they capture the people them land, you know. The people they live there for more than 60 odd years, you know. And the government of Jamaica take with the people them land, you know. How much acres of land, you know. Me not forget, you know. I don't forget. So nobody can go on like say, only like Jamaican people and only don't want to take with their land. Because of that you do. You say it out of your mouth. You and Desmond McKenzie. So what are you saying? My wisdom warriors, we're done with the benefit of the doubt business right now. Yeah? We're done with that. Andrew Holness. Yeah? You're the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation. Yeah? You, Andrew Holness, stated, you come and talk about under the new social housing program. You were the person that came out and said under the social housing program, the people them can rent out them house. How you fi build house give somebody and you see a feed them and then can do as them like with it, then cannot rent it out. You were the person that come out and say they cannot add on. Them have to contact UNO. Why should they contact the government? That means say UNO own it. And we are not idiot, you know. You can fool some labor right, you know, but you can't fool every single labor right. And you cannot fool everybody in a Jamaica. My people, this man I try to mix up things, you know. He was the person that came out, you know. Me have the evidence, you know. You know what? I want to listen to this. And listen to Andrew Holness keenly. Hear this.
So, yeah, you were asking about the social housing program. So the social housing program is designed to assist Jamaicans who are in the most difficult housing situations, meaning that their housing condition is such that it is considered to be unsafe, unhealthy, in a state of dilapidation, and their economic condition is such that they are not able to improve, upgrade, repair, or rehabilitate their housing. They are not working, they are probably retired, they're senior citizen, or they're indigent. We also require that the beneficiary has access, owns, or has permission to use the land on which the granted benefit will be built. So, how do you actually get on the program? The first point is through your member of parliament. It's an MP-driven program. All right. So they will take your information. They are allotted 5 housing solutions each year for each constituency, and they then pass these applications on to the new social housing program, which is a unit in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation under housing. And that unit has an oversight committee which takes all the applications, they vet them, and they do very thorough, very rigorous social investigation. So they actually come to your house or where you reside. They do a social survey, they talk to people in your community, they verify your employment status, your income status, your ability to work. They do a thorough check, and then after that process, they then verify that you actually either own the land or have access to the land or permission, and that would include bringing all the documentation and taxes up to date. And then from that process, it goes back to the selection committee to determine whether or not you actually pass the criteria. So, without further ado, let us sign the social contract. The social contract, Ines, essentially says that you are going to live here. You can't rent out this place to anybody else. So you and your granddaughter and your husband will be occupying this unit. And you commit to maintain the unit in the state of repair that you received it. And then thirdly, if you plan to expand the unit, I don't know where you would go other than up, but if you expand the unit, if you plan to expand the unit, we'll consult first of all with the Ministry of Housing through the new social housing program, because as you can imagine, quite a bit of engineering was done to be able to construct on this site. So if you're going to build anything else, let us know so we can advise you how best to do it. And then anything you're going to do here must be legal, right? In the 80s, they used to have a horse called Legal Light. So if you're going to do anything here, make sure the light is legal and the water is legal, right? Good. And the fifth thing, which is most important, that you will continue to be an upstanding citizen and have a good community. If you agree to those things, then you can sign, right? Make your mark. All right? Make your mark.
My wisdom warriors, when you hear what Andrew Holness say, we're no idiot, Andrew. So when you come out now and try to tell some lie and mix up and talk about you not talk social housing, you just say it, Andrew Holness. You never remember about that. You think that we forget? Anything you come out and talk, we have the evidence. We have your PAN file. We have your file. Andrew, we have your file. We have every file about you. So don't bother come out and trick the Jamaican people. You only can trick some people when you do research. But as the people like Hatafa the Press and the other bloggers, you can't fool with. And you know what? as me talk about this, I want to take the time out to big up the whole of the blogger them. The real blogger them we are fight for truths and rights. I want to know big up on yourself. I want big up Talkmine TV, Wayne Lonesome, Anessa Bell, Andre Stevens, Lord God, Wayne Global. May I try to remember everybody. Bolo, box cover, whole heap of onion, man, rotted wall. Me can't remember everybody at the same time. Yeah, every single one of uno know self. If uno not hear me call uno name, yeah, no say a word, because guess what? Me watch Mama Jennifer. No, actually me can't remember uno name off of my head right now. But yeah, me want to big up the real warrior, the real fighter we out here a fight for truths and rights. I want to know big up on yourself. My people, wanna tell me what you think about Andrew Holness' dirty ways. Yeah? Because this a man a lie, you know. This a man a lie differently. Wanna tell me what you think about that. And I want to put it in the comment section. But before I go, I want to take in Desmond McKenzie. The reason why I want to listen to Desmond McKenzie, my people, is because Andrew Holness is out here lying. You understand? Shutting down rumors. I don't know which rumors when him and Desmond McKenzie come up with this whole idea. You understand? But listen to Desmond and tell me what you think. Hear this.
Indigent housing were mere assistance. So you provide a sheet of zinc, a door or something like that. And I've seen over the years the plight of many persons, indigent persons, who are actually registered as indigent on the poor relief roll of government, because there is a poor relief system that goes around, does the necessary investigations. And if they can't provide an house, they would pay rent, because that is a part of the whole indigent program. In 2016, when I became the minister, I sat with the Most Honorable Prime Minister and I spoke with him as to what I believe would have been a program that could at least offer some level of assistance to persons on the indigent roll. And he gave his support. In early 2016, we started with 2 houses in Clarendon. And since then, we have gone beyond 2 houses. We are almost going close now to 150 units that has been constructed or in the process of being concluded in terms of the work that is taking place. And I must tell you something, I have seen it. I have felt the pains, because most of the cases I have gone and have visited the location before. So I do have an appreciation of what existed before, the conditions that existed. And I can tell you it is a sense of being able to do something to afford someone the opportunity of having a proper roof over their heads. And the government since 2016 has given full support to the program. We provide the funds from the Equalization Fund, and that is a source of funding that is in the Ministry of Local Government. And for the last couple of years, we have gotten funds from the Consolidated Fund. And that is why we have been able to improve the housing over the years. So we have moved from 1-bedroom studio to 2 bedrooms. Now we have gone to 3 bedrooms. We are building multi-family units that is catering for many Jamaicans right across the country. So every parish in Jamaica has benefited from the social indigent housing program of the government of Dr. Andrew Holness. And I'm really proud of what we have been able to accomplish and the many lives that we have touched and changed.
I'm happy that you've shed some light on it, and I would have wanted you to delve a little bit more into the program itself, since it was started by your ministry.
Okay, what the program does, as I said before, persons can apply. They are investigated by the poor relief officers. They must have the land to build the units. They must have the land to build the units. They must have the land to build the units. And once that is done, we now proceed after the investigation to see whether or not the persons are eligible. They meet the criteria which is set up. Because you must be a part of a program that does not allow you on your own. And there are cases where we have provided houses for persons who probably are not that destitute, but because of their circumstances, we have provided for them. Now, the Poor Relief Department of the municipal corporations retain responsibility for the units.
Yes.
So while you occupy those units, the Poor Relief Department does its monthly checking on the units. You are not allowed to do any addition to the units. The units come fully furnished. It is something that when I came up with the idea of furnishing the units, we did it because there are cases where we saw persons have homes. But there is nothing for them to sleep on. So we figure it does make sense to give you a nice room, and then you have to sleep on the cold ground.
Or furnish the...
So we provide the necessary furnishing for the unit.
Right.
Now, the unit cannot be rented. It is not for sale. No addition can be done to the unit. And the unit cannot be handed down to family. And we have cases where occupants have died, and the Poor Relief Department retains the unit, and then it is handed over to someone else who is in need.
Absolutely.
So what we do, and we encourage persons to take care of the units. We notice that a lot of all of our units are built from concrete, and it has been done deliberately. One, we notice in the past year, our indigent program, the previous indigent program, were mainly board units. And we're not knocking it because it was provided the shelter. But what we notice, there are a number of fires have occurred because a lot of persons go into these units, they have no proper electricity, and fire create havoc within these areas. So what we have done is that we have built concrete structures. It is wired. We encourage the occupants to legitimize their service with the Jamaica Public Service Company, legitimize their service with the National Water Commission. So you are getting, government is providing you with a house. All the government is asking you to do is pay for the light,
take on the responsibility,
and the water. That's personal responsibility.
Yeah.
And I must say that we have seen where persons have responded in a very, very positive way. One of the things that we have introduced in the
my wisdom warriors, only hear from the horse's mouth, only hear from Andrew Wallace's mouth, only hear from Desmond McKenzie mouth, only say and a lie with the bloggers I tell out here, only say nobody not spread no rumors for Andrew Wallace. Andrew Wallace a liar. Andrew Wallace a liar. Mighty God, Andrew, why you so wicked? Why you so wicked? What a lucky thing we have the proof, you know. Jesus mercy. The man terribly, you know. Jamaica. Boy, I never see a prime minister stand up and lie. How am I get away with all these things? You know why? Because we not do not know. We just lay back. We just lay back. No, man, we need to march him out of House of Parliament, man. No, man, we need to march him out. We need to march him out. Jesus mercy. What a corrupted government. The man take the people them land and a style and then come out, you know. Come out and tell lie upon we. No, sir. Guys, like and share out this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend about Attack for the Press. Blessings upon blessings. One love.